Forget everything you've been told about getting rich. The old way saving pennies for 40 years in a retirement account is dead. Fortunes today are being made in months, not decades. In this video, I am breaking down the top 10 investments that could make you rich faster than you ever thought possible as we head into 2026. Now, are some of these risky? Yes, but are they powerful? Absolutely. And that's why you need to stay until the very end, because the number one investment on this list is the single most explosive wealth creator on the planet right now. Let's start with number 10, land and real estate development. It might sound slow, but its power is undeniable. You've heard the saying, buy land, they're not making any more of it. This is about buying land in the direct path of growth. Think about where new highways, schools, airports, or massive tech hubs are being planned. By positioning yourself there early, you can transform a modest investment into generational wealth. When the infrastructure finally arrives, the value of your land doesn't just go up, it explodes. This strategy requires patience and vision, but the payoff can be absolutely life-changing. Coming in at number 9 is private equity and buying local businesses. You don't need to find the next Facebook to get rich. Instead, think about acquiring a profitable car wash, a local coffee chain, or a successful e-commerce brand. If a small business is already making money, your job isn't to reinvent the wheel, it's to scale it. You improve its marketing, you add automation, you boost efficiency, and then you can sell that business for 3 to 5 times what you paid. This is quiet money that delivers big results. At number 8, we have flipping real estate and Airbnb arbitrage. When done right, real estate can produce results fast. There are 2 main ways to win here. First, you can buy an undervalued property, renovate it to add value, and then sell it for a high profit. Or, you can get even more creative with Airbnb arbitrage. This is where you rent a property, and then with the owner's permission, re-rent it on Airbnb. You pocket the difference between the rent you pay and the income you generate, creating cash flow without ever owning the property. The key to success in both is great management, timing the market correctly, and being in an area with strong demand. This isn't about luck, it's pure strategy. Now for number 7. Trading with leveraged ETFs. This one is incredibly powerful, but it's also dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. Leveraged ETFs are designed to amplify the market's movements, often by 2 or 3 times. So, if the Nasdaq goes up 5% in a day, a 3x leveraged ETF could jump 15%. The same applies to losses. This is a tool for disciplined, experienced investors only. You need to treat leverage like a surgeon's scalpel with precision, and care not like a sword you swing around wildly. At number 6, we're diving into AI and deep tech stocks. Artificial intelligence isn't some far-off future concept. It's happening right now. Companies building the infrastructure for robotics, quantum computing, AI-powered biotechnology, and machine learning are poised for massive upside. But you have to be careful of the hype bubbles. The smartest investors don't chase the crowd. They wait for the initial hype to die down. And when the fundamentals of the business become clear, that's when they make their move. Moving on to number 5. Crypto and blockchain. Approach strategically, not with hype. Crypto isn't dead, it's just evolving. The real opportunities now lie in specific sectors like DeFi or decentralized finance, which is rebuilding the entire financial system. Also, look at the integration of AI with blockchain and the tokenization of real-world assets like real estate. Early investors in crypto saw gains that were unheard of in traditional markets. But this game demands a solid strategy, clear entry and exit plans, and absolutely zero emotional investing. Remember, hope is not a strategy. At number 4, we have startup and angel investing. This is high risk, high reward on a completely different level. An early investment in the right startup could turn $2,000 into $200,000 or $5,000 into $2 million. But here's the reality check. About 9 out of 10 startups fail. So what's the secret? It's not the idea, it's the founder. You need to bet on people with a clear vision and a proven ability to execute. In the past, these deals were exclusive, but platforms like AngelList have made it possible for more people to get in on the action. If picking individual startups feels too risky, then number 3 is for you. Private equity funds and syndicate investing. This is a much smarter angle for most people. Instead of putting all your eggs in one basket, you can join a venture capital fund or an investment syndicate. This spreads your investment across a portfolio of multiple promising startups, dramatically reducing your risk if 1 or 2 of them fail. This used to be an exclusive club for millionaires, but today, it's more accessible than ever. You're investing in a diversified portfolio of innovation without making a single high-stakes gamble. At number 2, we have options trading. This is not for beginners, but when mastered, it's a financial superpower. Options give you the ability to control 100 shares of a stock for a tiny fraction of the price of buying them outright. What makes them so powerful is their flexibility. You can structure trades to profit whether the market is going up, going down, or even moving sideways. It's scalable, it's dynamic, but it demands serious education and discipline. If you put in the work, the rewards can be extraordinary. And finally, The #1 most explosive wealth creator for 2026 is buying or building digital assets. I'm not talking about stocks, real estate, or even crypto. Digital assets are in a league of their own. Why? Because they offer passive income, infinite scalability, and global reach from day one. What are they? Think of monetized YouTube channels, profitable websites, software as a service tools, popular apps, or digital marketplaces. You have two paths. You can build one from scratch, or you can buy one that's already generating cash flow. Platforms like Flippa and Empire Flippers are like real estate markets for these digital properties. You're not buying speculation. You're buying proven streams of income. This isn't about hype or luck. It's about owning assets that produce real cash flow, month after month. This is where the smart money is going. Thanks for watching. If you got value from this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more strategies to build your wealth. See you in the next video.